sign the contract and just get fat. DeMarcus Cousins reveals Jokic's near retirement before $276 million Nuggets deal. Nikola Jokic is widely recognized as one of the greatest talents the NBA has ever seen. A three-time MVP, an NBA champion, and the face of the Denver Nuggets franchise, Jokic's resume is already Hall of Fame worthy. But despite his accolades and dominance on the court, there's one thing that separates him from most superstars. He genuinely doesn't seem to care all that much about basketball. In fact, Jokic came shockingly close to stepping away from the game, right in the middle of his prime. On a recent episode of the Straight Game podcast, former NBA All-Star DeMarcus Cousins revealed that during the 2021-22 season, Jokic was seriously contemplating retirement. Cousins, who served as Jokic's backup during a stint with the Nuggets, recalled the surprising conversations he had with the Serbian big man, and how casual Jokic seemed about potentially walking away from the sport. "I told him, bro, just sign the contract and get fat," Cousins said, joking about Jokic's disinterest in the spotlight. "You're about to get $270 million. You don't even care about basketball, and you're still cooking everybody." Jokic nearly walked away before his supermax payday. At the time of their conversation, Jokic was already one of the NBA's most dominant forces. He had won back-to-back MVP awards and had turned the Nuggets into legitimate contenders. Yet, according to Cousins, Jokic was toying with the idea of leaving the league altogether, not due to injury, scandal, or burnout, but simply because he didn't love the game enough to keep grinding. Of course, Jokic didn't retire. In 2022, he signed a 5-year, $276 million supermax extension, the richest contract in NBA history at the time. The deal locked him into Denver through the 2027-28 season, ensuring the Nuggets would continue to build around their unique superstar. And it might not be his last major payday. If Jokic waits until next offseason to negotiate another extension, he will be eligible for a 4-year, $293 million deal, potentially becoming the first player to earn over $60 million per season. Still, despite the massive paychecks and constant praise, Jokic continues to approach the NBA like it's a side hustle he happens to be great at. He doesn't care about basketball, and that's what makes him dangerous. During the same podcast appearance, Cousins elaborated on Jokic's mindset. While some players live and breathe the game, Jokic is more interested in horses, family, and quiet time in Serbia than he is in media appearances or basketball culture. "He doesn't care," Cousins said bluntly. "It's scary because he's this good and he doesn't even like it like that. Imagine if he did care. It'd be over." It's a sentiment that's echoed by fans and analysts alike. Jokic is often seen shrugging after big plays, deflecting praise in interviews, and heading straight to his family or a horse race rather than a nightclub after a big win. While others chase attention, Jokic ducks it. While others obsess over their brand, Jokic is more likely to be caught sipping beer in flip-flops than filming a shoe commercial. Yet, game after game, he produces. In the 2023-24 season, Jokic once again put up elite numbers, averaging 26.4 points, 12.4 rebounds, and 9.0 assists per game, and led the Nuggets to another deep playoff run. His touch around the rim, court vision, basketball IQ, and leadership have made him a generational talent, even if he treats the league like a part-time gig. The Nuggets are laughing all the way to the bank. From the front office's perspective, Jokic may not love basketball the way some legends did, but he respects it enough to dominate. And for the Denver Nuggets, that's more than enough reason to keep the Brinks truck parked outside his house. Since Jokic's rise to superstardom, the Nuggets have made it clear they're going all in on their franchise cornerstone. From surrounding him with reliable role players like Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and Michael Porter Jr., to hiring a coaching staff that lets Jokic play his own brand of basketball, Denver is committed to maximizing the window they have with him. And let's be honest, the man earns every penny. He doesn't sell flash or controversy. He sells results. Championships. MVPs. Elite production. Jokic shows up, gets the job done, and goes home. That's the kind of blue-collar brilliance that Denver fans, and many NBA purists, have come to love. What the future holds for Jokic. Now 30 years old, Jokic still has several dominant seasons ahead of him if he chooses to keep playing. But that's the thing with him, if he chooses. Jokic has never hidden the fact that basketball is more of an obligation than a passion. After winning his first title in 2023, he famously looked more excited to return to Serbia and attend a horse race than to celebrate his finals MVP. And yet, the NBA is better with Jokic in it. His unique style of play, grounded personality, and absurd skill set have changed the way people view the modern big man. Whether he plays 5 more years or retires tomorrow to become a full-time horse breeder, Jokic has already etched his name in history. For now, though, fans can rest easy. He did sign the contract. He didn't get fat. And he's still dominating. And if he ever decides to really care about basketball, well, good luck, NBA.